really couldn't understand how there was so much coming out that as long as a baby is eating, pooing, and sleeping, they were fine. And I have kids that are spastic, nonverbal, quadriplegic, and at 5.5, 6 months, doctors were telling the parents that there's nothing wrong with this child. And they wanted to be aggressive, they wanted to do something, they knew something was off, but this whole thing that, oh, you're a new mom, you don't know what you're doing. I mean, I was told stuff like, oh, I'm so tired of parents like you, you all want someone that plays for the Lakers or is an Einstein. And I'm like, my chances of either one are slim and none. Can I just tap what I had back? You know, I mean, like, I was just, oh, he's just sick, he'll be fine, you know, kind of thing. And then when, unfortunately, too, with the autism diagnosis, they were no longer even looking for an infection. So he has autoimmune failure. He has to get IV'd every week to maintain. He's been sepsis, preseptal cellulitis. I mean, we've done it, 25 surgeries. The fact that you're either told, don't hope for anything, or everything's fine, don't worry about it, I just didn't understand why someone who's delivering 30-some thousand babies a year can't sort of see that one's off. I realized that there's no assessment for it. And without an assessment, they're not going to use their intuition to say, you know, I can't tell you why, but, you know, Johnny's not looking so good. You will have some of those people, but not many. And so the newborn assessment is new. It was I've just published in March. But you are going to leave here knowing how to just touch a baby and not only know that they're more at risk, but change it immediately.
It sounds like this is something that should be in hospitals around the world.
Yes.
Are you planning on trying to get that in?
My goal is it's the World Health Organization objective by 2025 to be able to track all babies. So I'm hoping that I'll have an app to go with this, and I'll be able to say by late 17 or 18, say, here, let's go, let's track them. So just because a child had a high-risk pregnancy, being that they've ended up in the NICU kind of thing, doesn't mean that they're fine or not fine. And that's why you do have a 27-weeker that's fine and can walk and do the playground, and you have a 27-weeker that you're going. And that's why I think so many doctors, too, go, well, I have 3 27-weekers, and they're just doing just great, so let's just, you know, keep our hopes up, and you know, they should be. But again, if that rotation somehow was initiated with the one child and not with the other, that's where you're going to get the difference. See, just on YouTube, a standard C-section is butt up. And it's like, well, if a baby doesn't present that way naturally, why? I get it if it's an emergency, but if you can turn that baby around and bring it head first, then they're not going to, and this is what I'm going to show you, it's not in the book and stuff because I didn't go further than the birth. That's why they have feeding issues. You didn't get the vacuum, so that vacuum coming out, you know, that's what initiates palate response, I believe, coming out of the vaginal canal. So when a baby comes out backwards or whatever, that you don't get that response, then it doesn't set up for a natural suck reflux, and that's where the baby starts having issues in feeding.